Good afternoon, yogis. I'm Teresa. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a little afternoon yoga flow. Been typing all morning or driving. You're at the right space, and thank you for joining me today. I like to start by taking a couple of deep breaths and setting an intention for my practice today. Whether it be letting the day go thus far, or just trying to give myself a little self-care or love. And we breathe in and out and become present with our mat and ourselves. Take your hands, reach them all the way to the sky. Lengthen your spine. Now, take a twist all the way over to the right. Your left hand will come to the right or outside of your right knee, and your gaze is going to be over your right shoulder. And we breathe. Bring your gaze back forward. Unwind out of this. Take your hands all the way to the sky. Lengthen your spine. Now we're going to take our twist all the way over to the left. Our left hand will come to the back of the mat. Our right hand just on the outside of our left knee. And our gaze is just over our left shoulder. And we breathe deep. With each inhale and exhale, notice how you deepen into the twist. Release your head back forward. Now untwist out of this. Notice how you feel your breath going through the back of your throat. That's your Ujjayi breath. You maintain that through the course of your practice today. We're going to come into a tabletop, warm up our wrist. We never want to do anything without warming our wrist up. We can cover a lot of ground in 20 minutes, so let's get busy. You can take a couple of circles here to the right. Take a couple of circles back to the left, reverse it. I like to say self-care for me is a work in, not a work out. I realize it when I don't show up for myself every day. Push your torso back. Bring it back forward. Reset. Now curl your toes under. Push back into hero pose and come off those wrists for a minute. And let's just wake it all up. Now, come back into tabletop. We're going to take our hands over to the right side of our mat. Take your left foot, gently place it up to the front with you. You can take one or two steps up here, ever how you need to get there. Come up on that back right toe. We're going to stay high for a minute. We're going to roll around and open that hip flexor. If you've been sitting at a typewriter or driving, this feels extra good. Let it go. Now you can drop that right knee down. Take the top of your right foot to the mat. You can come down on your forearms if that feels good, or stay up high. Your body will let you know where you are today. You can roll out on that left foot. Take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Push back up on your hands. Now we're going to push our torso back towards our right foot, and we're going to come into a half split here. You can keep a micro bend in your left knee, and we're going to drop our head down. Notice how with each inhale and exhale, you can lengthen into the fold a little deeper. Roll back up onto that left foot. You can kick back up onto your right foot. Plant your hands and take your foot back. Now we're in plank. Good job. Drop your knees back to the mat. Take your hands all the way to the left side of your mat. We're going to set up for lizard lunge on the right side. Bring your right foot up. You have your left foot down on the mat. You can lift it up. We can twist around a little bit. Open up that hip flexor. Do what feels good here. Get into that joint. That's the biggest joint in your body. It holds a lot of stuff up in there. When we roll it around and open it up and allow extra fluids to get in there, it self-heals itself. And we breathe. Drop your left leg down. Your top of your left foot comes to the mat. You can bring your forearms down or stay up high. Your body will tell you. You can roll out on your right foot. And we breathe. Push back up on your fingertips. We're going to take our torso, walk our hands back towards our body, and come into a half split here. You can grab your feet, keep a micro bend in your knee, and go down. With each inhale and exhale, we expand our stretch. Come back up onto that foot. Kick back up onto your left toes. Runner's lunge. Plant your hands down. Kick your right foot back to join your left. Good job. And now to challenge yourself, let's go as slow as we can to the mat. Good strength builder here. Belly flops are welcome. Now your hands are beside your shoulders. Push up. Baby cobra. Deep breath here. You can take your feet to the mat and you can push up to upward dog. The only thing touching the mat can be the tops of your feet, or you can come down on your legs. Allow your yoga to grow. Now come all the way back down to the mat. We're going to push back up into a tabletop. Take your left hand to the sky. Give it a big stretch. And then thread the needle. This is eye the needle. You'll take your left ear to the mat and your right forearm. And we'll fold down and stretch into this. One more deep breath wherever you are. Push back up on your hands. Set back up into tabletop. Come back up with your right hand all the way to the sky. And then fold it down and thread the needle on the other side. Bring your right ear to the mat with your left forearm. And breathe into this. As we breathe into this, and each little stretch we do puts love into our cup and gives us the self-care we need to get through our day. Come back up into tabletop. You can roll around here from left to right and stretch it out. We're going to curl up to our first downward dog and notice how that feels. Curl your toes under, push your hips towards the sky. Drop your head down in between your shoulders here and breathe. Breathe in love for yourself. Plant your right foot down, kick your left one up, and let's just walk this dog out. Notice how it feels. Good job. Now kick your right leg to the sky. Stretch it out. One big stretch. Now bring your right foot all the way to the top of the mat. You can take as many steps as you need to get there. We'll set up in runner's lunge. Feet are parallel from one another, 2 parallel lines, not one. Heel toe your foot over to the right a little bit. And then we're going to drop our left foot down and anchor it in a 45-degree angle. Then we're going to come up strong into warrior one. Your right knee will be at a 90-degree angle. You should be able to see your big toe when you look down to know you have proper alignment. You can drop your right hand down, put your left hand out forward, and when that heel locks into place, bring your hands back up tall and breathe. Warrior one. Find your warrior side. We are all unstoppable warriors in life. When we show up for ourselves every day and give ourselves the care and love that we need, we're able to lead this world with love and kindness and be the ultimate yogi we want to grow to be in life. Bring your hands down behind your back. Give your heart a big stretch to the sky. Open it up. Show your authenticity to the sky, and then drop it down. And let's give thanks to something in our life today and let it go. And breathe love for ourselves. Release your fingertips. Come up strong, warrior one. I know that leg's on fire. Challenge yourself today and grow. Take it all the way to the mat. Kick that right leg back. Drop it to the mat. Now we're going to come all the way down to the mat, or a belly flops are welcome. Now we'll push up, baby cobra. And then we're going to push back up to our next downward dog. Pedal it out. Notice how that feels. Drop your head down in between your arms. Kick your left leg towards the sky. Give it a big stretch. Then bring it 1 step, 2 step to the front of the mat. Notice you're on 2 parallel lines here. You can heel toe that left foot out a little bit, and then we can come up strong. Warrior one. Your right foot is your anchor. It's at a 45-degree angle, and your front foot is at a 90-degree angle, bent down. You should be able to see your left toes in the inside of your leg. And we're going to breathe deep here. Drop your hands down. Interlace them behind your back. Show your heart to the sky. Have gratitude for something in your life today. And let's drop it down and let it go. And breathe. No holding your breath here. Big challenge. You got this today. One more deep breath wherever you are. Let it go. Come up strong. Now get out of dodge. You made it. Now you're in plank. Modifications to this is drop your knees to the mat. Challenge yourself today. Come up to full plank. You got this. Come all the way down to the mat as low as you can. And push back up, baby cobra. Push back up to downward dog. Great job, guys. Push your torso back. Now we're going to take baby steps or one big hop to the front of the mat. Your feet will be hip width apart. Forward fold. Let it go. This is more about decompressing the spine. You can interlace your arms, rock from side to side if that feels good. And we just breathe. Come up halfway. Your gaze is forward. Drop it back down. Fold your knees in. Come up to chair pose. Act like you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Feel those quads burning. Sink a little bit lower. And breathe. You got this. Come up strong. Mountain pose, Tadasana. And take one big deep breath here. Take your left foot back, just half the body length. We're going to set up for a variation of triangle here. You're going to reach out forward with your right arm. Take your right arm down towards your right foot. Reach your left arm towards the sky. Triangle. And if you see fit to take your gaze towards the sky or towards the ground, be where you are today and feel that stretch. And breathe. Now we're going to come back up strong and turn it around to the other side. Now you're facing the back of your mat. Your gaze is to the back. You're going to lean forward and go down towards that left foot. Triangle pose on the left side. Great job. You got this. As we go through life, we hold our breath, we have angst. We simply don't take the amount of breath in each inhale and exhale as we possibly should. Working on our breath during the day, come back up strong, creates vitality, creates clear mind thinking, creates love for self. So give yourself a gentle reminder on the top of every hour. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And put yourself back into the present moment, right here, right now, because that's all that truly matters. Come up high with your fingertips. You're facing side angle on your mat. This is wide-legged forward fold, and we're going to bend down from our hip flexors and let it go. And breathe. Come up halfway. You can heel toe your feet in to give you more stability. Then you can come up strong. Good job. Turn back forward. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring your hands all the way to the sky. Bring your hands to Andale Mudra. Prayer to your center heart. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Now we're going to come all the way up and let it go. Forward fold. Halfway. Now we're going to plant our hands, kick our feet back into a plank, and challenge yourself here. You got this. Come all the way down as slow as you can. Feet to touch mat, baby cobra. Now I want you to bring your hands all the way back towards your feet. Take a deep breath. And love yourself so much, and then I want you to come up and float. And let it go. This is great for the circulation and the circulatory system. Breathe. One more deep breath wherever you are. And let it go. Take your hands to your shoulders. Push back onto your knees. Twist your feet around to the front. We're coming onto our sit bones. Bring your feet halfway in front of you. Bring your left leg out long. Bring your right foot and place it gently over the left side. Come up strong with your hands. And we're going to twist. Seated supine twist to the right. Your right hand comes to the back of your mat. Your left arm grabs and pulls that right knee into you. And you sink deep into this twist with each inhale and exhale. I challenge you to come and show up for yourself every day and love yourself so much that the best version of you comes out. And before you know it, you're the forever yogi you've always wanted to be. Take your right foot out long, bring your left foot in, gently place it over to the right knee, come up strong. Lengthen that spine. Now take that twist all the way over to the left. Gentle kisses every day get you where you need to be. Self-care is everything when it comes to raising a family or loving yourself or having a beautiful life. When we take the time to take care of us, there's nothing that's not possible. There is everything that is possible. Take a deep inhale, exhale, let it go. Bring your gaze back forward. Unravel out of this twist. And then I want you to bring it all the way down to your back. Bring your feet all the way up to you. We're going to set up for bridge pose, Saddha Bandha Sarvangasana. Push down through your hands and your feet, engage your core, and build your bridge. You can come up on your toes if that feels good. Interlace your fingers behind your bottom and breathe. Breathe like you love yourself. Release your hands. Take your hands above your head. Stay on top of your fingers, your tippy toes. And now I want you to come down one vertebrae at a time from your top all the way down to your lower back. And give yourself that gentle extra kiss. Take your feet out long. Now we're going to build eye of the needle here. We're going to take our right foot and gently place it above our left knee. And then we're going to bring our left leg up tall. Find that needle and thread it. Grab your left quad and pull it back towards your chest and give it a gentle hug. You can roll back and forth here and breathe. And just love yourself. Bring your left knee foot in, gently place it above your right knee. Bring it up tall. Pull that quad back into you. Give it a big hug here. Go back and forth. Now you can release your leg back out. Take your legs back out long. And breathe deep here. We're going to set up for Savasana, corpse pose. Take your feet out as wide as your mat. Your hands are facing the sky, your palms to receive the many gifts for showing up for your practice today. And we breathe. Stay here as long as your day allows, at least 2 to 3 minutes, and just breathe and focus on your day. And remember your intent why you came to the mat today. And I'd like to thank you. Bring your hands to your center heart or your third eye. The inner light in me honors and respects and loves the light in you. Namaste, yogis. Thank you.